Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. Let us check for updates. I think it'll be a little bit boring at first while the web services spin up and everything gets going. Sometimes that first dialogue that shows is a little on the pokey side, but it eventually gets there. Whoa. Hey, the server told us that we had a staged update waiting for us, and bam, here we go. We're extracting that bad boy out into a temporary folder so that we can do an out-of-place replacement of the files. This is a pretty large update, so there'll be quite a bit in this file getting extracted here. But fortunately, we've got a decent amount of eye candy here to show the progress that's going on, so the user can see that there's something that really is happening here. See, while the client was up, it had 6857 DLLs, and the last time it had contacted the server, it thought it was a 6857 server, but unbeknownst to the client, that's right, I went and ran a query and upgraded my server to say, hey, I'm on 7.1 now, and you've got a stage 7.1 download down there. That's why we're cruising. See, here's the directories where, see that staged image directory with the tildes? That's where the staged image was stored, and that temporary directory right above it, PDI temp client install, that's where the install is running out of place from. And so here we have the message that says, hey, bozo, you need to go. Let me finish my update. So we unload here. Ooh, who's that handsome guy? He's awesome. Hey, there we go. Now we're copying those files in place. Alright, so now the files are being copied out of this PDI underbar PDI temp client install directory into the actual client directory. You can see how we're getting all these subdirectories down here. And that's being created by this guy, putting in all of our updated DLLs. So once all the updated DLLs are in place, the last thing the file replacer should do is relaunch the Brookstone menu, and it'll come back up. Now, you'd think we'd be done there, but we're not. So after a staged update, the last thing we want to do is run a normal check for updates to see if there are any differences between the staged image and what is actually in the client image. So I could set stage 7.1 or 7.1 service pack 1, or I'm sorry, I would stage 7.1 and update my client image to 7.1 service pack 1, and I'd want this last client update to pick up those last few DLLs to bring down to me. So that's what we're doing here, that final check for updates, to make sure that our client completely matches the client image on the server. So again, this is the normal check for updates process. And holy mackerel, our application files are actually up to date, because we did in fact stage the same image that we had upgraded to. And that, my friends, is a staged update completed successfully.